Hello everyone, today is day 28, so let's take a look at what we have. Ooh, let's take a look. This lovely earring, so let's take a closer look and see what supplies we need. So I did start putting things out, but let me, oh, my light over there is not working too good. There we go. So this is Toho 11. Let me see if I have this one close by. I do. Oh, and I didn't write down what it was. A lot of good that is. These are 11s, inside silver lined, and they're milky sea foam, I think. And that's what they look like. They're so beautiful. And then I used a 4mm Swarovski bicone. And one of these closed jump rings, you can get these on AliExpress. I love using them as part of a clasp. And then we're going to need there's a wire guardian. So that's how I attached all these beads, was through the wire guardian. And then to finish it off, I felt like the wire guardian I didn't want it to be exposed like that. So I just went ahead and added some beads and some 3mm bicones that match. So super lovely. Yeah, it looks like that. Okay, and then these gorgeous ear wires from AliExpress. So let's put that there and get started. So let me see where I am. So I have my wire guard. I'm going to start by, I went through the first side, I'm going to go through the second side. And I left a bit of tail. We might reduce that tail. I am going to start this with a knot. You could probably use well, I know you can use a bead stopper if you want, or stop bead. Okay, so now we're going to pick up 6. These are 11/0 Miyuki champagne gold beads. So there's 3, we want 3 more. Like that. So 6 of those. We're going to take them down. I mean, you don't have to take them down right away. Now we need 30 of these to create our loop. So there's 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, and 5. So that's 10. There's 5. 10. So this should go pretty quick. I was thinking it might be a bit longer, but you can do this, like I put a bunch of strands, but you could do maybe just 4 strands. I'll tell you how much I put there. So there's 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's our 30 of those. And then 6 of these. There's 6. Okay, so bring those down. Now, let's take a look at what we have here. We have our wire guardian, 6 gold beads, 30 of the sea foam, and 6 of the gold beads. Now, you want to make sure you put your jump ring on now because it's a closed jump ring. We can't put it on after. So I'm just going to slide it on this side. like that. Okay. And you might have to widen your card. Oh, it went on. That's good. Okay, so now take your other side and we are going to tie our knot here. Do you know what? We'll tie it here. Yeah, let me think about this. I don't want it close to the wire guardian. So let me do, let's take 2 off of these. And we're going to slide them on to the other side of the wire guardian. The reason being that's our knot will be a couple down. So let's just get these on here. There's 1. And 2. Like that. So that way it keeps the knot away from blocking. So then we'll take these guys. This is probably the most difficult part of this. So let's grab hold of our thread, tie it in a knot. Okay, pull, and then another knot. Just watch that it doesn't jump on one of the knot doesn't grab hold. See how it wants to go over? So just make sure it's in between the 4 and the 2 right there. I'm going to put another knot. Sure that's got that part there. And that's it. Nice and tight. We can cut this off. And it shouldn't interfere with our beads. Okay, now take our thread. We are going to go up through those 2 like this. And up through the wire guardian. I'm going to enlarge this a bit. I really want you to be able to see what I'm doing here. So bring that through. Just bring it through. Just watch it doesn't hook your loop. There. Don't pull on it really tight. You don't want that knot to go into the bead. I mean, if it does, it's not a big deal because we're not going to be going through these beads anymore. So actually I might just, yeah. Okay, then go through your closed jump ring. And we're going to repeat this process till we have as many strands as we want. Then you're going to go down through your wire guard and just your wire guard. Skip going through the beads. And I'll tell you too, like you might think, oh wait, I want to go through my beads twice on every, which you can do, but it will affect how they sit. You want them to sit like dangle. If you make it super tight, they'll be stiff. Okay, so, and just check to make sure your thread is in the channel of the wire guard. Okay, so now we're going to do this again. So we're going to do 6 of these. So that is 6. And then we're going to do, I think what I did for, I should have done this before starting the video, is set them out in 30s so that, you know, there was no, so I have 7, 10, I'm not doing too good. There we have 3, 6, 8, 10, and one more set of 10. I have a bead here that's not the right color. Okay, we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's our 30 of the seafoam, and we're going to do 6 more of the gold. There. So there's 6. I'm going to take this all down. And now we're going to go to, so we're coming out of this side of the wire guardian. We're going to go into the other side of the wire guardian. Now you can get really fancy. I'm going to flip my jump ring so that my needle goes through automatically. You can get real fancy and figure out how you place them so that they're going to intertwine. I think I started trying to do that, and then it just I gave up. It wasn't sitting the way I wanted it to. It wasn't behaving. So there we go. There's our first 2. So you can see, and you can, like, there's all kinds of stuff you can do with this too. You could actually, you know, put them like this and maybe add one seed bead, gold seed bead on each side every time and create like a flat look. But once we get a whole bunch on here, it's really going to look amazing. So we just keep doing that till, let's count how many we have here. So we have 2 there, 4, 6. So I did 6 strands. I have a kitty cat at the door. Shall we let him in? Oh, kitty. Come on in. Didn't know you were beading with the cats. His little cave's in here, so he likes sleep. He has an afternoon nap. So let's grab our 6. Somebody mentioned to me on an old video that I needed to get a bead spinner. Like, I have one. And it's really nice. It's a nice wooden one, and it's sitting on my desk. It's never been used. And I don't know that, I think it's just I've never come across any designs where I needed to put a whole bunch of beads on, except for this design today. So, yeah, it's not going to work. I think if I had a bigger pile, it might. Oh, okay, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's faster to do it this way, I think. Move these guys back here. The runaway beads. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm kind of sad that the 30-day challenge is almost over. I am very proud, though, that what I've accomplished. There's 6, 10 more. And so nice that people really enjoyed it. I really appreciate your input. I was thinking of doing 6, doing another one, and I started out with the idea of doing the bezeling 30-day challenge, and that's definitely on the table. And then as I was like just looking for some stuff to keep me busy, I came across a really cool design for herringbone, And I remember when I did an update maybe a year ago now, people, I showed all the herringbone bracelets that I did, and people were picking their favorites and really enjoying it. So I think herringbone would be a good challenge to do. So we are coming out of this side of the wire guard, so we're going to go around to the other side and get my needle in there like that, and then put it through the let's double check, make sure. I think I put it through the same side I did, look. Okay, so let's get this back to the other side. It probably would be fine on the other side. See if I can get this out without tangling it. There we go. And I did, look. There. Okay. Let's try that again. So it's coming out of this one. You can see the line there. So we'll just go through the other one. There. Through the jump ring. And that's better. Then go down through the other side of the wire guard. So we have 3 so far. This looks smaller. No, it's the same. It does look smaller. Let me see. Did I not count them right? Let's take a look here. There's 5. 5. 5. 5. Yeah, it's 10. Okay, so 3 more. So it's actually not too bad. I thought it was going to take longer for this. There's 6. 1. There's 10. Yeah, so the herringbone, I think, would be a really good one. And I think because the earrings go a little faster, I was thinking that the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The if we did the herringbone, I think what I'd like to do is maybe do we'd still kind of convene every day, but because I think that's the important part of the challenge, is that every day you do something. But it would be a lot to actually do a bracelet every day, although I'll tell you the reality is I do multiple bracelets a day. Like, you guys don't see what I do. I'm just a little bit obsessive. I can't help myself. Okay, so there's 30. And then we need 6 of these. So we could, maybe every 3rd day have that's only 5, a new bracelet design. So I would also like recommendations from you to let me know if there's a design that you like, but you're not really sure how to do it. I can definitely do that. I'm not a super pro at it, but I think I have enough of a grasp that I could probably, manage to work through it, and we could actually work through it together. We could potentially do some live, so then we would get instant feedback. Um, so if there is a design that you like, let me know by emailing me a picture of it. So just take a screenshot and email me and let me know. So we have 3, 4, and we need 2 more. So it's not too bad. 5, 6, 1, 2. There's 10. I'm trying to think of some other things I wanted to tell you. I get finished the video, I'm like, oh, why didn't I tell them? 5. And then 3. 6. Okay, so we are coming out of this side here, so we're going to go into this side here. And let's get our needle through the... So when I was doing the first one, I did at one point forget to put it through this jump ring. So I had to back out because of course it just wraps around it. So let me see. I'm a little distracted, so we need one more. Come through. This is an important step too, to remember to come through the other side of the wire guardian. This design is kind of endless, so you can do the design so that you weave the beads around each other, like it's actually coming along a bit like that. Or you could put like a different bead. You could put a dagger at the bottom of each and then have a bunch of little daggers at the bottom. So there's all kinds of really cool stuff you can do with this design. It's kind of endless. Okay, so let's move these off. Oh, we're going to need those in a sec. Never mind. I mention this all the time, but if you have a design idea or something you want to see, let me know. I know lives are like everybody seems to like lives, and I say seems from what people have told me. I really enjoy them too, but I'll tell you, I feel it's hard for me to figure out something to do during a live. Like I'd like you to be seeing something other than just my face. And it's hard to concentrate when I'm reading comments and responding to them. I'm amazed at the people that do it and do it well. So it's like, that is so not me. I'm sure if I did it enough times, and I'll tell you, I really enjoy them too. When I finish a live, I feel like I just went to a party. It's just amazing how exciting it is to talk to people that you've been kind of almost like pen pals because you've been writing to each other through the comments. But then when you actually get a chance to have that instant response from somebody. So we're going up the other side of the wire guardian, and there's our final. We're going to put this through. I'm going to go down through here, making sure. Yeah, I thought this one didn't go. This one's not on the channel there. That might have been another one. Let me just pull these all down. Make sure. Okay, so this is what we have so far. So now all we need to do is we're going to add an 11/0, a 3mm bicone, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1. So let's get these guys out. I don't need these ones right now. I will need a few of those. There. So pick up an 11/0 gold, a 3mm bicone, then 5 of these guys. So we've got 5 of those. So that's what we have so far. We're going to do the second bicone, 3mm, and 1. So this is what you need. I'm going to take those down. And we're coming out of this wire guard. You're going to go around through your jump ring, and then you're going to go down this. No, actually, you're going to come up that. So bring your needle around to the bottom and go up. The reason I'm doing that is this little section of the wire guard I want to cover with a bead, and you'll see what happens. It does the job perfectly, like that. And just pull it snug, and there we go. So it covers it up. Okay, so now we want to, I think I might go around the wire guard and down, and you can go through one of the strands of beads and tie off. Let me get here. Let me go through this first. It's kind of getting in the way. So we came up through that side of the wire guard. We're going to go down this way. It's getting a little hard to see here. There we go. And then I'm going to go through these beads here, like that. And make sure it sits on the channel. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my needle between those two and tie a knot. Hold it, pinch it off, and pull. And then we're going to go through the rest, and that there's a knot there. It's going to get snug in the beads, like that. There, that's it. Cut this. There. So this is what you have. It's pretty. Very nice. And we're going to cut this head pin off and create a loop. Do it this way here. I might need that. And get our pliers. Start with our round nose here. And make a loop. Release and turn. And then turn like that. Then we're going to put an 11/0 bead on and the 4mm bicone, same color, and then another 4mm like that. And let's just move that. I'm going to turn this a little better so that we don't lose our seed bead. There. Okay. So I don't think we need that whole big piece. We're going to cut that off. Probably about there. That still looks really long. You start to recognize when you can see how long it is when you do it for a while. Still a bit long, but we'll leave it there. So turn it to the middle. I left it that little bit long because I felt like the seed bead was rolling down, and that's exactly what happened. So let's start by the side that keeps rolling so we can avoid that. So let's attach it. I think we need to open this a bit. Just to open it a bit. There. And let me just get this little neater here. It's still you know what? I think I'm going to try this again because I feel like this is going to... Not that it's going to fall off, but it might be too tight. So let's do that again. So we do definitely need a bigger loop for this closed jump ring. That's where I went wrong. So I'd better... These are pretty. We don't want to lose them. Definitely. So I'm going to take... You go further down on your pliers, you get a bigger loop. So let's make sure we keep that one. There. Just like that. And so you might even do a bigger loop. There. Okay. So your seed bead, your 4mm bicone, and your other seed bead. And we'll just cut a teeny tiny bit here. And then grab our I want to do my wire sideways. So this one here is coming straight down. The next one I want to do is sideways. Like that. There. And that. And then we'll hook it on to the ear wire, which is already open, like that. And we'll fix this, it's a bit crooked. Make sure it's closed. Normally I don't close them like this, but I found that these wires, like, they're a little thicker, so they're harder to. And there's, just to let you know too, there's like a bit of a, it's not quite rounded, so there's kind of a, and it's not sharp, but they're not super perfect. So let me, there, just adjust a bit. So there we go. Oh, that's so pretty. So here are these lovely earrings for day 28. That is awesome. Take care, everybody. Thank you for joining me, and definitely let me know what you want to do next. You could leave it up to me and I'll surprise you. How's that? Take care. Bye.